It's the tie of the round in the first round of the Coupe de France this season. And if it's level at the end of 90 minutes, we will go straight to a penalty shootout. It's the second time in 3 seasons that these clubs have met here in the Cup in the month of January. 2 years ago, Monaco won 4-2 in this stadium, and they've scored already. 34 seconds, the first shot of the game, and Wissam Ben Yedder finds the net. The ball given away cheaply, played straight to Wissam Ben Yedder in the penalty box. Not what you expect to see, a player with the experience of Florian Sotokadu, but he is the Lens player guilty of gifting possession to Ben Yedder. Alexander Golovin and Takumi Minamino missing as well today. It's a really dangerous ball in, and it's turned in by Akliouche, and Monaco lead 2-0. They are 2-0 up before the midway point in the first half today. And Wissam Ben Yedder, who scored the first goal inside 34 seconds, winning back possession in midfield. Kasum Ouattara with a terrific measured ball low across the face of goal, setting up Akliouche to turn it in. Mawassa, though, wriggles into the penalty box, and his shot finds a way past the goalkeeper and into the net. It maybe took a deflection on its way, but it will be Fitou Mawassa's goal. It's well worked by Lens, just outside the penalty box. El Ainaoui with the pass for Fitou Mawassa, and his shot taking a touch, the slightest of touches off Maripan on its way through. Brought into the starting lineup today in the absence of the injured David Machado, who is a real goal threat. El Ainaoui, who set up the goal, playing it to Facundo Medina, fancies a shot from long range, really well struck. What about that effort from the Argentine international defender, forcing Majecki to tip the ball over the bar. Now then, here comes Pereira da Costa again, feeding it through to Wai. Terrific ball, can Wai make the most of it? He's sent to the floor inside the penalty box. The referee absolutely adamant that there is not a foul there. With the momentum of the challenge coming in, there's not much contact from Thilo Kehrer, but there is an arm into the shoulder of Wai, but you have to say not enough for a penalty. A card to Francaise, it's a red card to the Lens manager, who will be sent to the stand for his protests. A yellow as well for the Lens captain Brice Samba. Bastien Deschappi, the referee, going to great lengths to maintain his authority. Down by the Lens technical area, deprived of Francaise after he was red carded for the protests about the penalty appeal, which was waved away by the referee. Wai, he might be in this time. He's put it wide, Eli Wai. And the list of players off to the AFCON is not a small one. Mohamed Salisu with Ghana, Mohamed Kamara with Mali, Diatta and Jacobs with Senegal. Mawassa for Lens. Mawassa's shot, really well struck. Frankowski over the bar. David Pereira da Costa with the touch to the other substitute, Thomasson. Now Medina, Lens looking to take the game to Monaco here. And the header comes in from Fulgini. It's just going to be a goal kick. With the reshuffle, it looks like Florian Sotoka is now playing as the right wing back, which is not by any means his usual position. Here he comes, trying to feed it through to Fulgini. Might just come back to Sotoka, who's managed to squeeze it in at the near post, and Lens are level. Incredible. Well, Sotoka setting off from deep. You wonder when he was going to stop. He just kept going. Could have played it to his left there. He chose instead to send it into the path of Fulgini. And then he got the break of the ball off Magassa. And to beat Majecki low down at his near post, Florian Sotoka. Said Sotoka. That's a really clever ball in, and the header from the unmarked Frankowski. And he puts it wide. And Lens pushing forward. Medina feeding it in towards El Ainaoui. Might come to Wesley Said. Can they force it in? No. El Ainaoui puts it wide. Well, I think you have to say it was a great and crucial save by Majecki initially to deny Said. He got a really important touch on that ball, and then Maripan doing just enough to put off El Ainaoui from the follow-up. The Monaco goal living a charmed life. I think that should have been a corner, in fact. Youssouf Fofana. Is there to be a winning goal before we go to penalties? Ben Yedder might be the man to get it. Good save by Samba. Ben Yedder tried to beat the goalkeeper at his near post. Might have expected him to go the other way. The goal scorer supreme, very close to making it 3-2. He reacted very sharply, Brice Samba. So Fulgini will take the corner. 6 blood and gold shirts in the middle, waiting for it to fall. It comes to Aguilar, the former Monaco player, and his shot is deflected behind for another corner. We've gone over the allotted 4 minutes. Fulgini's delivery, and this time the shot is deflected behind again, but there's not going to be another corner. It will be decided by a penalty shootout. Do not go away. Lens won the right to go first in the shootout. And Said's penalty is brilliantly saved by the Monaco goalkeeper with a firm hand raised. No, he did really well. Monaco's captain up against the Lens skipper. And he tucks it away brilliantly. Now from the spot for Lens today, scores against Majecki. The man who got their equaliser, of course, in the second half. Youssouf Fofana from Monaco. It's weakly struck, and it's an easy save for Brice Samba, who barely moved. And we're level at 1 apiece after 2 penalties. He didn't catch that at all well, Youssouf Fofana. As a kid, he used to come and stand here and watch Lens from the terraces. Angelo Fulgini over the bar. Vanderson against Samba. Will the Brazilian be dancing to Samba? No, he won't. Brice Samba with a superb stop. Can Medina give the home team the advantage in the shootout? He hits the bar. Well, this is remarkable. We have seen all manner of ways to fail to convert a penalty in this shootout. Medina's comes rattling back off the frame of the goal. Boadu against Samba, and Samba saved it again. Would you believe it? This is sensational goalkeeping from the Lens captain, Brice Samba. 3 penalty saves in a row. The Austrian international centre-back. Danzo's effort does find the net. Well, Majecki got a big touch on it, but the ball sneaks over the line anyway. And Lens lead 2-1 in the shootout. Zakaria against Samba, who's been heroic in this shootout, but Zakaria does score, and it's 2-2 after 5 kicks apiece. Polish international Frankowski in sudden death. Scores! Emphatically tucked away. And so the scenario is the same. If Maripan fails to score this one, Lens are through. Monaco, who were 2-0 up early on, remember. And that one finds the net, but A bit like the penalty from Danzo a few moments ago that Maetsi got a big hand to. Samba got 2 hands on that one, but ended up just helping it across the line. They were ready to celebrate, the Lens players and supporters. And now we have Ruben Aguilar, who left Monaco for Lens just before the transfer deadline at the beginning of this season, who played in the Monaco team along with Radosław Majewski, that lost the Cup final 3 years ago to PSG. He scores his penalty. Again, Samba gets a touch, but again the ball finds a way in. He will take the next penalty for Lens. And he scores, he tucks it in. And Ouattara with a brilliantly taken penalty right into the side netting. Well, why don't we see penalties like these with the first few kicks of the shootout? Thomasson, Majewski knew well in advance, I think, what way Thomasson was going to go. He dived early and he made the save. Can Monaco end their recent penalty curse? Knocked out of the Coupe de France on penalties in each of the last 2 seasons. Knocked out of the Europa League last season in a shootout as well. But this time they're heading through to the next round of the Cup. They have won the shootout here in Lens today. 6-5 on penalties at the end of an epic game in the freezing cold in Lens this afternoon. Sungutu Magasa being mobbed by his teammates. And Adi Hurter's Monaco, 5-time winners of the Cup, are through to the last 32. He took it brilliantly. And you have to say, Monaco will feel that that moment has been coming.